Hello. So today I'm going to show something a little different. I got this holster. Now, like most people, you have multiple firearms and you hate to buy a bunch of holsters for them. Well, I found this holster, and that's the tag on it. Phalanx, whatever. It supposedly fits 150 guns. Well, I'm going to show you what guns it fits of mine. So, this is going to be a quick video, and I'm going to show the gun and show that it fits. So this is a Glock 19. This basically fits any Glock that's out there, and it retains it nicely and comes out. So if you need a Glock holster, it works great. This is a Car CM9. It fits, it retains it. It's a little loose, but it would hold it in there. This is a Ruger SR9C, and that fits in there, holds it in nicely. Next one is a Walther Ccp, and that one fits in there. It's a little loose, but it still retains it nicely. And then here's a Walther Ppq. And that one fits in there, retains it no problem. This is a Sky CPX1. Sorry, it fits all the Skies that I've tried in there. I had the CPX1, CPX2, and CPX3, and it fits it and retains it no problem. And then here is the CZ-P10C. And it's a lot like a Glock, so it fits in there no problem. And retains it no problem. Then we have, this is a G2, Millennium G2. It fits basically all the G series, so this is the compact one. It fits it and retains it no problem. This is the full size G3, and that fits in there, retains it no problem. This is a TP9SF by Canik, and this fits in, retains it. Now the Elite one has the slide stop on the other side, so it doesn't fit in it. It hits on that. But here's a Beretta APX, and that one fits in, retains it no problem. Then this is a Smith & Wesson Shield. This is the 9mm version, so it's a little bit smaller. It's a little loose in there, but it does retain it. Here's a Security 9 by Ruger, and that fits in there perfectly. It's a lot like the size of a Glock, so it fits in there. And then here's the IWI Masada, and that fits in there. Sometimes these Picatinny rails will get caught up on the bottom when you try to pull it out. So if that happens, you just got to rock the gun back a little bit, so that way it doesn't hit. Which is the problem that I have with, like, this is the Walther PDP, and it's got a large pick rail. So when it goes in there, it retains it, but pulling it out, if you don't rock it, the pick rail will grab the holster. So here's SAR USA SAR 9, and that fits in, retains it. Anything Glock style is going to do that. But here's a Taurus TH9C, and it retains it no problem, fits in nicely. And then, like, this is a GX4, which is a lot smaller, and it fits in there. It's a little loose, but it fits in and retains it. Here's a Taurus TX22, the new 22 by them, and it fits in there, retains it. Here's the Smith & Wesson Shield in 45. It's a little bit bigger, so it fits really nice in it compared to the other one. And then, like, this is the Car CM45. So it's a little bit bigger than the 9, and that fits in. It's a little bit loose, but it fits better than the 9 does. Then here's the M&P Smith & Wesson. This is the 10 millimeter. They're the same size as the 45, so it fits in, retains it, no problem. And then like the SIG X10 that I got, I was worried about finding a holster. Well, it fits in here, no problem. And like I said, you got to tilt it a little forward because of that when you're pulling it out. And then here's the Glock 40. So it'll fit the small Glocks all the way up to the long ones, and it fits in there, and you know, no problem. So if you've got the 10 millimeter or the 45 Glocks, whether it be a big one or a small one, it'll fit it. It'll fit all the 9 millimeter Glocks. Well, it doesn't fit the small, like the 42 and the 43, which are really skinny. Those, it doesn't fit very well. But it fits a variety. These are all the different ones I got. Like, I've got multiple of the M&Ps, and it fits all the M&Ps that I've got. It fits the X10, which if you're looking for a holster and you can't find one, this works for it. It fits all the Glocks. It fits anything that's Glock style, like the CZs. It fits all the Walthers, or you know, all the Walther Ccp, and oh, this is the CCP. The CCP. The I got too many P's. PPQ, PDP, anything with a P. It's like Walther. I don't know. They got all those weird names. I mean, it even fits the Beretta. Even with the weird slides, it goes in, and it fits in there, and it comes out no problem. It doesn't really hang up on those serrations. So, and it's just a plain like Kydex holster, but the way they made it, it fits almost anything. So that is, like I said, this is the card that comes on Phalanx, however you pronounce it. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but that's why I'm showing the card. I'm not being sponsored by them. This is just a holster that I found, and I found it to be a really nice holster because it fits so many different guns that I have. So instead of having to go out and buy a nice Kydex holster for every gun that I have, I just bought this one, and I can fit all these other ones. So, so that's a suggestion that I have if you're looking for a holster to fit a bunch of guns. I also have another one that, let me switch around and I'll put that on and show you guys that. So the other holster that I'm going to do, and I got to put it on, but I figured I'd show you, it's made by Forbus, and this is what it looks like. It's got this weird texturing on it, which actually helps it from moving when it's up against your skin and stuff. And then it goes, the belt goes through, or this goes over your pants, and the belt goes through there. So give me a second, and I'm going to put it on. And this one goes for about $18, $19 online is what I paid for this, whereas the Phalanx, however you pronounce it, this one went for about $36 is what I paid for it. So it's a little bit more, but it fits more guns. This one was designed for larger guns. So let me swap it out. Okay, so we're going to show you what the Forbus one that. Now, they make different versions of this. This does not fit a Glock one. They do make a Glock one if you like it, but I bought this specifically so that way I could carry the Beretta APX, because a lot of the Glock holsters don't fit it. I mean, I could use the one I just showed you, but I wanted to get something a little bit different. So that one, it fits it perfectly fine. It was designed for it, retains it really well. So that's why I originally bought it, is because of my Beretta APXs. Now, some of the other ones that it'll fit, like the Canik TP9, it'll fit that, no problem. It'll even fit the Elite compact model. So again, it fits it, retains it. It also, and this is another reason why I bought it, is because it does the PQ fits in there and retains it nicely, and so doesn't the Walther PDP. So the PDP, it retains it nicely. So anything with a chunky slide that's not a Glock, it'll retain it. I don't know. I don't think it. Yeah. Oh, actually, the Masada works. So the Masada's got a little bit of a chunkier slide, so that fits in there. This is the Security 9, which it fits, but it's loose. It doesn't retain it. It just slides in there. So the TH9 by Taurus has got a little bit chunkier slide. So yeah, that fits in it and retains it nicely. So like I said, anything that's got a larger thing, and that it also does. I'm pretty sure it does. Yep. The well, it doesn't retain that. So I don't know. Well, it kind of does. Yeah, you just got to push it in a little bit further. So it does the M&P 45 and 10 millimeter. This is the 10 millimeter, but it works with the 45. I haven't tried the SIG X10. Let's see if it does the SIG X10. And no. So it won't do the SIG X10. It doesn't even slide in there. It kind of hits up on the slide release and the takedown. But like if I try to use a Glock, it doesn't. It'll slide in there. But it doesn't retain it because it's made to catch the trigger guard. Whereas the other one is made to go into the trigger guard thing. This one catches the very end of it. So that's why some of them it won't work. Some of them will. But if you're looking for something like I was, where you want like the M&P series that goes in and it snaps in there and it retains it really nice. And this is a little bit nicer because it's more forgiving for these things because it doesn't stick out the bottom like a lot of the the other one did. This is what the other one looks like. So it's just a Kydex thing, and they make this with the inside the waistband, so it's basically these are on the outside, which I've got one of those too. But so that's a couple holsters that I figured I'd share with people, because when you have a huge collection of guns, buying a holster for each gun, like I got a Comtech for my Walther and for my Glock 34, and Comtechs are $60-$70 each. I don't want to spend $60-$70 for all my guns. So I mean, so the ones, it says 150 guns. I just tested, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24 guns. And it fits it no problem. And like I said, I have more Glocks, and it fits all the Glocks. And all the G series, if fit in the whatchamacallit, in this holster. So, but the other one, the Forbus, will fit anything that's got a chunkier slide. So I think this is a little too small for it, but yeah, it just slides in. But if you're looking for something like for the Canics are real popular, this fits the Canic really nice. It just slides in there and it retains it really nice. And these holsters are comfortable to wear. I've worn them like for 8 hours and you don't even notice it. And like I said, the texturing on the holster inside, right there, I don't know how well you can see the texturing. Sorry, the lighting is not the greatest, but this texturing, it keeps the holster from sliding on your skin, so it does a really nice job. And that's the Forbus, and then this is the Phalanx, or whatever, how you pronounce it. And so these are just a couple holsters that I figured I'd mention because I use them for a huge selection of firearms. I can just use those two holsters for most of the guns other than stuff that's like my old Smith & Wesson, it doesn't work. The Jericho 2, it doesn't, because it's got, any of the CZs won't work other than the P10C, but like the CZs with the hammer-fired ones, those don't work because it's got the slide release on the side. So anything that's got a slide release that sticks out, kind of, well, this one, it doesn't stick out enough, but the ones that stick way out on the CZs, they don't fit. But I figured I'd share this because it's a good option, so you don't have to buy 50 holsters if you have 50 guns or more like I do. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a good day.